Hello guys and welcome to Tuesday number 7. Also, Merry Christmas everyone! I'm sorry I don't have a Santa hat, but it'll suffice, right? It's not exactly a Santa hat, but it'll do. So anyway, it's been a little over a month since my last Tuesday video, and last week I was in the rehab course again because it was like, in a silly way, 5 days just before Christmas and New Year, you know, and then it'll continue next year again. But now I'm back home again for Christmas, and I hope you're having an awesome Christmas. And I'm sorry I didn't quite meet the expectations. Like, I should have done the GD2 Gold license guide for this year, but I don't think I'll be able to do it yet. However, I just finished doing the video, and I'm so relieved because I mean, even though I already got the crystal yesterday, it was really tough making that video because, you know, I had to kind of reenact how I kind of felt that time, and I had to exaggerate a lot, and it was really painful watching through that whole thing, but it turned out, I guess. Now we should have some topics to talk about. I'm gonna think for a second what we have. Well, there's always my PS1 collection, so I won the bidding for Robotron X, but no big deal. No one else was bidding for it, so it was kind of my show. I stole it completely, and it'll arrive next week, so when it'll arrive, I'll finally make my PS1 collection showcase video, with obviously Robotron X included. So stay tuned for that. Pronunciation. What else? I'm really thinking hard to think of some topics, but oh well, here's something. When I was fetched from the rehab course last week, I went to a flea market and I found this. It's a Le Mans Porsche. I think it's a legit one. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, because it kind of looks like one, and the paint job is really retro. So that was a bit of a cool find. But there's more, hold on. These dudes, I got these a while ago, but I got them just after the Tuesday 6 video. I don't know how well you can actually see that, but I don't bother focusing it for you, but you can see it's a Sauber driven by Mika Salo, and then Mika Häkkinen's second World Championship winning car. So these were must-haves, and along with these I wanted to get a Porsche Boxster, and these in total were just less than 50 euros including postage, so didn't cost me too much, but yeah. And still on the topic of the rehab course, I had a lot of fun there. Like, I met awesome people, and I was able to spend time with them. I didn't even play that much. I took my PS2 and some games with me, but I didn't play them all that much, to be honest. Just mostly during the first day and maybe the second day, when I, you know, unpacked my things and played some Tekken Tag tournament, but then I was asked to play cards with them, So I went there and played cards with them, and then I continued on my Crash Bash save a little bit. Well, to be honest, I began the save there in my hotel room, and I got up to World 3, and then I continued at home, and now I'm in the final world if you were watching my stream last night. So it shouldn't take too long anymore to unlock all the levels. And thank God I got the Pogo Padlock crystal. And before that I also got the Embalism crystal as well as Skyballs. Those three, Pogo Padlock and Skyballs and then Embalism, in that order, are the three worst crystals in Crash Bash. They're really hard to achieve, you gotta try numerous times. And I think even the attempt numbers went that way, like Embalism required the least, and then Skyballs a little more, and then fucking Pogo Padlock. So yeah, now I'm on a good way to unlock all the levels in Crash Bash. And why do I do that? Well, I used to have a save on my card with all the levels unlocked, and a friend of mine there in the well, I guess you could say youngsters group where I hang out now and then. One guy asked if I have all the levels unlocked, but I don't, so I started playing the save again to get all the levels so we can play sometime on the unlockable levels. So that's the thing. I don't know why I mentioned that. Oh yeah, and then I played Shitty Concept while I was there in the rehab course. And I kinda had to, because I was wondering why the hell isn't my save here, but then I figured that after I ended the stream, well, just before that, but I mean, I didn't end the stream right that moment, but I just figured out then when I was in the rehab course and I tried to load my save, I was like, why the hell isn't my save here? And then I recalled, oh my god, I didn't fucking save it. But no biggie. Shitty Concept is a short game after all, so it didn't take too long to get back to 100%. Oh, and there's one thing in the Shitty Concept stream which I was wondering about. Like, there were two Audi RS60s, and only now I noticed that they actually had differences. Like, they had the exact same colors, stats, and name, obviously. So I was wondering, why the hell are there two of these? But only then I noticed that the other was a estate car, and the other was a sedan, so or a coupe, whatever. So that was the difference. But other than that, the cars are the exact same. Fuck this hat. If only I had a Santa hat. We actually have some of them, but I don't know where they are right now, so I didn't bother looking them up. What's next? Well, I guess we should talk about Christmas now, because it's Christmas. And speaking of that, I actually have two presents, and I think I'm gonna open them up now. Might as well showcase them to you, so one moment. So here they are. A cute little box with something inside. It might be candy, might be some kind of powder for whatever. But let's see what this is. And this is from my older sister. Sorry. Both my sisters are older sisters. I'm the youngest and the only son. So let's get this fucking open. Let's see what this is. Yeah. It's powder. Some kind of slicky pined lollipop. I guess this is I don't know what that is, but yeah, some kind of powder candy thing. Yeah, that's all there was to this present. And then the soft present. I usually don't care about much for soft presents, but let's see what this holds anyway. I think this is from Mom, so thanks, Mom. It's a fuck. It's a sweater. I might as well wear it later once I get to shower because I'm kind of dirty. And that's also the reason, by the way, why I was wearing the knit cap in the video. Not because I wanted to... Well, also that was part of the reason, because I wanted to do those expressions with the knit cap, but I also wanted to hide my ugly hair because, like I said, I need to shower. And here's another sweater, by the way. And yeah, the hair is ugly, so when you see me in a video next time, my hair will be short. So I will go to the hairdressers / barber to cut my hair finally, because it's like this now. Really long. So I will get rid of that, so you won't be seeing that ugly hair anymore. But yeah, those were my presents. Nothing too big, but in the end, I didn't ask for anything. I still remember the days when during Christmas I just wanted toys and all kinds of cars and cool stuff and games, but now I don't want anything for Christmas except peace. So obviously the Christmas presents would be random too, like I don't wish for anything, so they just get something at least, which is obviously a nice gesture, even though I don't want anything. So they care anyway. So big thanks to my older sister and Mom for those presents. The sweater is kind of nice though. I like the color. I like the look of it. So I'm gonna wear that once I get out of the shower. Oh yeah, and I charged my GoPro Hero 5 because to make a 5, so Hero 5 session yesterday, and I updated the software, and I'm supposed to get my MR2 for a test ride because it's, well, not air conditioning, but what's the other thing, you know, like those devices that blow air. They were hopefully repaired while I was out there in rehab course. My car was scheduled for a maintenance, so I'm gonna go for a test ride and see if those things work now. And at the same time, I'm gonna record some footage with the Hero 5 session to also test that. Because obviously, as you may know, my Hero session, which I had previously, didn't work at all. It was faulty, so I took it to maintenance as well. But then I got a message far later that the price for that was refunded, so I got a new camera instead, and at the same time I also upgraded to Hero 5 session instead of just Hero session. So now I have better quality. Like I can do 180p on 90 FPS, so that's crazy. However, I must use the wider kind of field of view if I want to do 90 FPS, but with 60 I can use the normal, only slightly curved, so it looks kind of normal. So I'm gonna use that. most commonly, and then sometimes maybe 90 FPS. I do want to try that out as well. So if I'm gonna do slow-mos, that's gonna be fucking precise, because obviously, even though with human eyes 60 and 90 FPS don't look that much different, because you can obviously tell the difference between 30 and 50 and 60, but you can't really tell the difference too well between 60 and 90. But when you have 90, that obviously means that when you will do slow-mos, it'll be very precise, like plenty of frames. So that'll be interesting to try out. What else? So I'm gonna do the PS1 collection showcase video not long from now, before Christmas anyway, because Robotron X will arrive before then. And I guess I don't really have much else to say, really. But let me think. Yeah, I guess I really don't. So, oh yeah, one more thing. I also got a Black Label Crash Bash because I only have a Platinum in my possession, and it's also very crappy. Like, sometimes it refuses to boot properly, and when it tries to load, it usually freezes. So if I want to someday speedrun this game by any chance, now I have a working disc at least. So that's cool. But yeah, I really don't have much else to say in this video. And if I do come up with something, I'm gonna make a separate video of it. So this has been Tuesday number 7, and I hope you're having an awesome Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it wasn't that much interesting. But I'll see you later.